Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the chat where you are in the world. Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for all the fathers on the line. What's going on with my camera? My camera's gone all crazy. 2 seconds, guys. There we go. Amazing. Hertfordshire, Manchester. I know Scotland's on the line. They're on fire right now. Derbyshire. Amazing. Birmingham. Birmingham, man. Crazy. Crazy. Guys, what's going on, man? Listen. It's Father's Day today, right? And got this. Let me read it. It's from one of our previous calls. Ready? Our deepest fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Wow. Huge. What that's saying is don't dim your light because you're scared of losing friends, you're scared of losing family, you're scared of what they're gonna think about you or making them feel bad because you're over here just absolutely crushing it. Okay. Don't like keep crushing it. Does that make sense? Keep going. We know when you're moving into that like obsessed realm, when you're moving into that like, yeah, I'm like making some gains here. I'm happy, right? I'm healthy, right? I'm making more money, right? Don't apologize for it. Don't like slow down. Keep going. Keep going. Because that's gonna inspire the right people and it's gonna actually push away the wrong people. All right. But listen, before we get into the call, I want to do a few shout outs. All right. So I'm looking in the Mighty app right now. If you're a guest on the line, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are a group called Lifestyle Mastery Group within the best company on the planet called GFI, which means an abundant life. And we have a results section. I'm looking right now. I'm seeing Ian Turner's made over 100. Jennifer, her first week with Lifestyle Mastery Group, 1 day's profit, she made £1,441. Sean's just like bagging up the Candyman. Like Sean's like killing it right now. 400 in a day. More, I know he's done many of them. Jamie, this guy's like, I'm pretty sure this guy's like 16. Nah. How old's Jamie? Is he like 22, 23? He's done like £1,000 in a day, man. These guys have only been with us for like a couple months. I had a guy get started with £1,000 2 weeks ago, and he's made 5,350 on top of that. How crazy is this? And then we got Ashley Herban, who's an absolute beast, and Fraser, who's been jumping on the get paid sessions in the morning, 7:30 a.m., making money, right? Put an MM in the chat if you've made money on any of those calls. This is just, do you know why I do this? It's good for social proof because there's guests on the line thinking, oh, well, I've heard of these things. Are people really making money? Guys, look, I'm not telling you. Let the people tell you. Look at all these MMs, all these made monies. Oh my God, man, I'm drinking this coffee. It's like strawberry and white chocolate, like flavored. Nespresso. Mad. Interesting. We've also had a few rank ups, okay, in the business. Ian Turner's executive. We've got Lewis from Middlesbrough, who's executive. We've had a couple of silvers. Sean Ferns, congratulations, brother. Silver, that's 700 a month residually, like in your sleep, residually 700 a month coming in. We've got Rudy who hit silver, and then like 2 or 3 days after he hit gold. Rudy Roy, that's like 1,000 a month, right? In your sleep, part time, crazy. And then he hit gold, and then we got Danny Turner as well, who's hit gold as well, 1,000 a month, amazing. And before we get into it, guys, please put this into your calendar. 5 p.m. today. 5 p.m. today. Myself, Jim Bratch, director in the company, and presidential director Jonathan Lopez are going to be showing the presentation for your people. If I was you, I'd have minimum of 2 people on that call. Okay. The goal is not to sell them. The goal is to educate them. Okay. The goal is to give. The goal is to give because, as you can see, this environment, this platform is obviously changing lives, as you can see. All right. Drop a yes in the chat if you're ready for the call, man. You ready, yeah? Today's call's about being rich. So rich, it's not just money, guys. Rich means realizing I create happiness. Okay, realizing I create happiness. So your happiness has got nothing to do with your friends, your family, your boss. It's got nothing to do with anyone else but you. Your happiness, it's not a condition that you're going to get tablets for. Okay, you don't have some sort of no. Happiness is 100% your fault, right? And it's a choice. So rich just means realizing I create happiness. So let's just break it down then, man. Let's talk about the pillars of life. Okay. The first one, health. This one's pretty simple. This one's pretty simple. Jack, why is this important? Because again, guys, what's the point of having money if you're over here feeling and looking like shit? Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Oh, I like being overweight. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. God doesn't allow his children to feel good overweight. It's not so it's not up to you whether you feel good or not. So happiness, how do you look, man? Like these calls, these calls are like a quick reminder. You haven't got to be on them. It's a quick like checkup from the neck up, right? A quick, have a look in the mirror at life. Am I on the right track right now? Am I winning? Like, is my income growing? Like, am I feeling? Am I on the right track? Am I leading by example for my family? Right? Because lifestyle mastery group. It's a lot more than just making money. This is a mindset call, right? So you have to get yourself right mentally. Which we're going to talk about on this call. So how do you look, right? How do you feel? You got to be honest with yourself. How do you actually feel about how you look? And if the answer's like, yeah, I look great, and I feel great, fantastic. Whatever you're doing on a daily basis, keep it up, right? Keep it up. But if you like, do you know what? I could definitely feel better. I could definitely look better. Like, let's put together a plan, right? This week, like ASAP, today, Sunday, and then as of today slash tomorrow, let's get to work, right? Daily, right? To work on your health. Okay. Are you active every day as well? It's not just about how you look as well, guys. It's how active are you? Are you exercising? Are you getting some fresh air? Like no one ever feels bad after a workout. No one ever walks out apart from like, if you train legs with my trainer. That's a terrible. Like I feel bad. Okay, but like give me like an hour, I feel proud. Do you know what I mean? So I feel good after. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? No one ever leaves the gym going, man, I'm a loser. No one. You leave the gym thinking, man, I'm a champion. And guess what? Because you're on that champion frequency, everything that you touch now is going to turn to gold. You can't even say the wrong thing. You can't even say the wrong thing anymore. When you're vibing that high, just go and talk to people about this business. They'll be like, fucking hell, man. Yeah, whatever you've got, like I want I need to take a look. Because in that moment, you're like vibing high. But it works the opposite. If you snooze the alarm, don't go to the gym, you're gonna be lethargic, da, 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 da. You're not gonna want to, and then people, nah, you're right, good. Now you're good. You can keep whatever you've got, you can keep it, right? So health, where are you? Okay. Wealth then. Wealth, how much money are you currently earning? How much money do you want to be earning in your ideal world? You need to write these questions down. For those that want to be a leader, like these are the sort of questions that you're obviously always asking yourself, but you're asking other people as well. So how much money do you want to be earning? How much, right? And then it's not just about how much, it's how do you want that money to be coming in? Because here's what I've realized: a lot of people, they make the mistake of thinking it's just about the amount of money that they're making. And they never, someone sent me yesterday, they did this like dream thing, and they put in the middle like their dream like lifestyle, their dream career, and what it provides for them, and they put little branches off it, and it's really good because you can actually start to think, well, do I want to be, let's just say for instance my goal is 10,000 a month. Okay, 10,000 a month, but do you want to work 100 hours a week for that, or would you want to earn that in your sleep and do the odd Zoom call here and there, right? Do you want 10,000 a month, but you're tied to go to an actual location? You have to clock in, clock out, so you can't really live where you want to live. Or do you want freedom? So it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not just the amount; it's about how it's actually coming in. Like that was really what excited me. I was like, I don't care about like the amount of money. I'm like, can I just make 2,000 a month in my sleep so I can go to the gym for 3 hours, so I can turn the alarm off? That'd be great. Do you know what I mean? Wake up when I'm done sleeping. That'll be fantastic. I'd love that. Like that's what I'm talking about now. So why is that important to you? I speak to a lot of people on a daily basis, and I ask what they want, and then also why. Oh, because that will like give me more financial of a blanket for me and my family. I'd feel great. We'd be able to do this. I could pay my debt off. I could travel more. Okay, and how would that make you feel as a man? How would that make you feel as a woman? Would your wife have more respect for you? Would it make her feel more comfortable? Would you be able to be more present with your children instead of thinking, when's the next check coming? Instead of thinking, oh, I've got to go to work tomorrow. Are you actually able to be present? Is this making sense? Like, how would that feel? Be honest. Don't run from it. Be honest. If it would make you feel better, let's put a plan in place. You can also have that too. That's not, that life. That's not just like for certain people and not for you. It's for everyone. We're all God's highest form of creation. So so why would you want it? What's your vision, right? What's your vision? Here's the most important thing, guys. Time. Ready for this? Time gives you the chance to create freedom. Oh my gosh. This is so true. I never forget one of my first mentors said this. He said, I don't believe anyone can be truly happy unless they're in complete control of every decision they make. Think about it. Who who sets your alarm for you? Is it really you or is it your employer? Why do you live where you live? Is it really you or is it your employer? Is it making sense? Why do you associate with certain people all day? Guys, I used to spend 8 hours with people I would not spend 8 minutes with if I had a choice. Make sense? Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? So, oh my God, this guy, I've got to be with him all day. Fuck you know. We've got any earplugs? Can we have some earplugs, please? Jake, you work on the phones? Oh, sorry. Joking. Um, so guys, time freedom should be every single human being's number one priority. Well, Jake, no, my family is. Okay, your family is. Okay, so if your family's your number one priority, where are you at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday at work? Oh, really? Your family's number one priority. Okay, cool. So what example are you setting for your children by you not going after what you really want? Makes sense. My goals come before my family. The gym, my goals, all of that comes before my family. Why? Some of you are like, oh my God, Jake, man, you're just a sicker. No, guys, for those that actually know me, you understand how much family like means to me. Family's everything to me. That's why I have to put me first. Because guess what? I want my son and my daughter to put themselves first as well. Does that make sense? Super uncomfortable, guys. Super uncomfortable. But when we get to a new location, my wife knows like the first thing that Jake needs to go and do is work out. Why? So he can be present with his family. I need to let Jake do his calls because if he doesn't do his calls, he's not going to be present with the family. We're not going to be able to take trips like this. Make sense? So everything is for the family. You put you prioritize freedom for the family, right? So having time freedom gives you the opportunity to start thinking about happiness, right? Now, happiness, this comes down to relationships, right? So this is the third column of success, relationships. What is your relationship like with your significant other? The most important decision of any person's life is who they choose to spend their life with. It's the number one, the most important choice any human being can make. All right. What's that relationship like? What's your relationship like with your friends? Are you in the right are you in the right friendship circle? Are your friends with you when things aren't going well? Do your friends believe in you, or do your friends need to see your profit before they get started in the business? Do they believe in you, or do they need evidence to believe in you? This is key, isn't it? Are they real friends? You see, when I got started in this company, I didn't place one trade for about 3 weeks, but we built a team of almost 200 people because I developed real relationships. And the people that join me, they trust me. They believe in me. Do your friends believe in you? See, you don't know who your real friends are until you set yourself a goal. I don't hang around people that sin, drink excessively, smoke, waste time. I've got nothing to talk about. John, I don't know actually know what we're talking about. What we're talking about? Oh man, I would have gone to the gym, but fucking hell. Well, oh, hang on a minute. What's this talk now? I don't want to catch that. I was about to hit averageness, wasn't I? That's the last thing I want to catch. That's contagious, you know. Because you'll have people, oh, you got to look after you, you know. You got to be careful. You don't want to work too hard. You want to be middle class is the danger zone. Average. Because average people, guys, like negative people, they're obvious, right? It's a scam, you're a loser, da, da, da. Middle class, the average people, they come at you like, are you sure? You better be careful. And they plant little subtle seeds of doubt. It's more subtle. That's why you have to be careful with who you're listening to. Number one basic of success. Who are you taking advice from? I don't care if it's your mom, if it's your dad, if it's your very, very close friends, they may be looking out for you, but take a look at their life. You have to take a look at what they are manifesting in real time. And if it's not what you want, you say, thank you for your opinion. I love you. Thank you. Keep giving me your opinion. Do you know, because I value it. All right. But just because I value it doesn't mean I'm going to listen to it for that particular area of my life. My mom called me up the second I joined this industry of network marketing. Hey man, listen, I've heard about these things. You know, not many people make money. It sounds like a scam. I said, Mom, respectfully, I don't want to be a police woman. My dad, massive intervention, came around. I remember, I'll never forget, because the thing is, I bought my place off my dad, so he had like a spare key. Obviously, you know, family, right? He had a spare key. Come home from the gym the one day. My dad was in my living room, sat there, arms folded. I was like, oh God. He was like, right, Jake, we need to sit down. I was like, and talk. I was like, oh, cool, let's do it. He said, I've been talking to the family, and we've decided this true story now. We've decided that we don't like what you're doing and how you're going about it, and we'd like for you to stop. I said, really, no way, man. That's incredible. Now I've just finished the gym as well, so also fired up. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, Dad, let me ask you a question. Can I talk? Yeah. Dad, do you want your son to live a better life than you? Yeah, of course. Who doesn't? Okay, of course. Can you now explain to me how I'm going to do that? He went quiet. Do you know why? If he knew how to live a better life, he'd be doing it. I said, no offense, Dad. No offense. I don't want anything to do with your relationships. I don't want to be in the same physical shape as you. And I definitely don't want to be working the same shit different day. Like you said, like whenever I ask you how it works, same shit different day. Definitely don't want that lifestyle. So you know what I'm doing, Dad? Something different. And to be honest, here's your options. And this is the honestly true. This is a true story, man. This is why people. This is why I really respect people that actually take action in this business because I know it's tough. It is tough, but I promise you, I was speaking to, I think her name's Kelsey, she's brand new, and she was going back and forth with someone, she was sticking up for herself. And I said, you know what, fair play to you for sticking up for yourself. I don't let anyone tell me that this business is a scam or a pyramid. I don't let anyone talk shit about my babies. Imagine someone come up to you and started just like in front of your face, like chatting horrible things about your child. Would you allow that? No. So why do you allow it about your goals and dreams and your business? I don't. I come if the shark sometimes, guys, when there's a shark coming towards you, you got to punch it in the nose and let them know, hey, listen, I'm not like, do you know what I mean? Like, what we're talking about. Sit down. Let's. In fact, I know you're obsessed with my life. Let's have a look at yours for a second. Should we venture down that one? Let's just break down what you've got going on. Anyway, I said to him, I said, look, Dad, it's either you support me or there's no relationship. It's black and white. Do you know why? And this is not like a religious thing, but I was with God then. I'd already realized that. No, God created me to be like I'd built that because don't forget, guys, I was suicidal. You know what I mean? So I was like round two. I don't care who I lose, right? So I'm like, it was me. I had a vision, and it's like, listen, this is what I'm gonna do. And do you know what? Since that day, I've never had any negativity because they were like, do you know what? It's Jake, and they still have no clue what I do. It's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. 7 years in, no clue what I do. Still confused by it. In fact, the other day I was having a coffee, and my mom's husband was there, my stepdad, and he asked me, so Jake, so tell me how it's not a pyramid. Just out of the blue, he just said he just come. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what? This is mad. I was like, I thought we're past this. I'm 7 years in. Fucking hell. Anyway, guys, listen. Next, relationships. What's your relationship with yourself like? And we're going to talk about this. We're gonna break this down in a second. And then the last one is what's your relationship with your creator? Like I do be honest, like it hasn't got to be God or Jesus Christ or anything like that. But I do believe you have to understand that you were created by something. I don't believe in all that stuff, Jake. Okay, cool. I want to see you try and grow a flower. Go on. Using science, using your physical. Go and try and grow a flower. You can't tell me how a flower grows. You plant the seed, you water it, then what the hell takes place? So you were created by some sort of energy, right? What's your relationship like with that? I have, that because that's the key. Once you get into the law of attraction and you're like, "Do you know what? I would love to attract this sort of lifestyle, right? I want 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 a month. Okay, perfect. Boom. Like right now, I see Sean on the line. Sean's asking me questions right now because he's caught the vision and he sees where he wants to go in the business. And now he's asking me questions. I'm like, these questions are like, I know that he's accepted his goal because now his reticular activating system, it's zoned in on leadership. He wants to take his business to the next level. Does that make sense? So his mind's hunting for the information. So the second that you say, I want to be a millionaire, and you keep saying it every day, I want to be a millionaire, the problem is human beings, we have this thing called choice. We have this thing called imagination. Like a plant, it doesn't get to choose whether it grows. Like an acorn has to grow to an oak tree. It doesn't get distracted halfway through and goes, "Do you know what? Fuck that. I want to become a carrot now." It doesn't. It goes acorn, oak tree. Yeah. My dog halfway through. Imagine Lucky as a puppy halfway through. Do you know what? I want to be a peacock. Fuck this. I do not. I've got to think about it. And being a dog ain't for me. I want to be a peacock. Unfortunately, you ain't got a choice. Okay. Human beings, we have choice. We have choice. So what do we have to do? We have to have a goal and lock in, put it around you. Goal cards. I've got so many goal cards. It'll make you sick. I've got it everywhere. Back on my phone, every single bookmark, in my car. Like it's everywhere, guys. I write it down every morning. It's everywhere. I know where I'm going, right? Manifest means clear or obvious to the eye or mind. Manifest. That's what it means. Clear or obvious to the eye or mind. So it has to be clear and obvious where you're going for you to keep growing in that direction because our eyes are gonna take us there. If you look at the word eyes, write the word eyes down if you want to, and then circle the last three letters. Most of you are seeing your situation more than you're seeing your future. The last three letters spells what? Yes, automatically. That's why everyone like Conor McGregor, Oprah Winfrey, all these big superstars that you all watch on TV, right? They say get a dream board because what you see every day is what you're going to be eventually. We attract what we think about. So here we go, guys. What else makes you happy? What sort of lifestyle do you want to live? Like for me, obviously it was the gym. What hobbies? What things do you like? Right, dislike, etc. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you all to really think about what it is that you want. Okay, to create that dream life. Who knows the one thing that's going to get you what it is that you want? Let me know in the chat. Just it's a one word. Let me know in the chat. Action, desire, action, attitude, consistency. Okay, we're getting warm. We're getting warm. It's discipline, guys. Motivation gets you started. Discipline is what separates the best from the rest. Discipline is the highest form of self-love. The reason why we're in and out, the reason why we're stopping starting, the reason why we don't set boundaries in our relationship is because we don't have enough self-esteem, self-worth. When you have discipline, you know you're like you protect that discipline. You do. Trust me. You protect it with the people that you choose to be around. You protect it with what time you wake up. You protect it with what information you allow your mind to be receptive to. Discipline is your ability to give yourself a command and then follow it. But listen, I watched a podcast in the week, Alex Hormozy, and it was all about your ability to be happy in the absence of things to be happy about. Wow. Your ability to be happy in the absence of things to be happy about. That is definitely something a leader in network marketing has to develop. I'll be honest, because it's not a straight road to success. Not just network marketing. Obviously, we're talking to you guys right now. But you have to understand that. How to do that? By having that clear vision, by studying personal development every day. I'm gonna tell you right now, in fact. Here we go. Here's what I would do to build self-discipline. Okay. You see, when people tell me that they're doing GFU, I know they're not there yet mentally. It's almost like saying I have to go to the gym. If the gym is a chore, I don't know what keeps happening to this camera. If the gym is a chore, it's more than likely going to be a temporary fix. If I'm just being honest, yeah. Um, you don't do GFU. GFU is a part of who you. It's a lifestyle. It's who you are. You're a winner. That's what you do. You make money. What else is to do, guys? There's nothing else to do apart from waste time. I'm not talking about like, what else is to do, right? So what I'm saying is, here's a few things that I would focus on. Number one, personal growth early in the morning, man. Personal development. I would study some sort of spiritual book, Think and Grow Rich. The Science of Getting Rich, asking it. You guys know what to read. Okay. A power of awareness. Really do some personal development, and also spend a little bit of time with doing what you can to be kind of intentional, right? About developing a relationship to the universe, man. Like being intentional with your manifestation game. What do you want? But not only that, like asking for guidance too. I've got a mirror, right? And I've got pens that I write on my mirror with. I ask questions. I ask myself questions. Why am I so great? Why is it so easy for me? Why does everybody love me? Why am I such a magnet to miracles? How can I get better today? And I promise you guys, the answers don't come straight away, but the answers do come, you know. The other day, I said to my wife, I said, babe, you know what? I've just realized. She was like, what? I said, I'm looking at the questions in the mirror. I know the answer to every single one of them. It's got nothing to do with Jake Parton. This is the crazy thing, man. See this, it's gonna go over head. It's gonna go over a lot of people's heads. I understand. I do get it. But at some point, you are gonna have to, acknowledge that the reason why all those questions, the answers is because of God. To be honest, I'm just that's just it. But listen, that's what I'll do. Third thing, food choices. What are you eating every day? Have you heard that quote? We are what we eat. Right? We are what we eat. Your food choices are big, man. You want to live. You want to be living a healthy lifestyle. Trust me. For your kids, for your business partners. Like, think about it. Do you want happy, healthy, happy, healthy, confident, high self-esteem, organize, and help, organization for sure, of course. Let's start with you then. There's a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Food and sex are the two things. Food and sex are the two things that get most human beings. They can't control their sexual desires and they can't control the food that's going into their mouth. I don't listen or take advice from anyone who can't control what foods go in their mouth. I just gave him a secret. Jake Parton does not take any advice from people that can't control their food. Okay, food choices next. Finding time to work out. Got to work out every day. Ain't got the time. You better make the time. I don't want to hear you at the time. That's not an excuse. Work out every day. If you get up earlier, start up late, get creative. I don't care what you got to do, right? I don't care what you got to do. You better. Right? It's true, man. Katie knows. You got to level up, work out every day. Um, Obviously have your rest days, guys. I'm not talking when I say work out every day. I don't mean like I'm not saying become David Goggins. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like just do something. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And towards looking good and feeling good. Next, add value to people. Remember, I'm giving you right now what I believe develops self-esteem, self-worth. Add value to people. This is a discipline. How often do you walk into a restaurant? Like today, it's Father's Day. I've got a Michelin star restaurant booking, and normally most people they'll go and they'll just all they think about is themselves. What does this person think about me? How do I look? How do I feel? We're not going there intentionally thinking how many positive impacts can I make today? Walking in, shaking the waiters and waitresses' hands, introducing yourself, giving them a compliment, right? Add value to people. Social media as well. A lot of us are consumers versus producing. I want to invite you to actually flip that script, that script, flip it like a switch, right? Go from being a consumer to a producer. Can we put more value out? Can we do that? I'll give you an example. I got this book today from obviously Charlie got it, but from my kids, right? You are amazing, right? And every single day, there's like little quotes. So I'll give you an example. I'll just flip to one page. Ready? Boom. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. I could do a piece like a Facebook Live on every single one of these pages. Let's go to another one. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Let's talk about that. How often do people say I'm too old? Right. See what I mean? I could talk, and you could too. What does that mean to you? You can get one of these books and go live on Instagram, go live on TikTok, go live on Facebook every single day. I promise you guys. See, anyone who does what I've just said, if you do it for 90 days, you will love yourself so much more. The key though, I said 90 days, didn't I? 90 days. Most people can't stick to a diet plan for 90 days. But let me tell you this, they won't miss a day from work. Oh shit. Always stepping on toes and all, man. We'll set an alarm midweek, 5:30, 6 a.m. Right? Comes the weekend. Fuck that, I'm lying until 10. Hang on a minute. So you're getting up super early. You get up super early for someone who's just, paying you for your time that you have zero interest in your life for everyone else. But when it comes to you and your goals, we're pressing pause. We're snoozing. Crazy. Add value to people and on social media. And then you want to have daily targets. Okay, whether that's in trading or building the business. Like obviously today's main focus is the 5 p.m. call. So a very good investment of your time would be to invite two or three people to today's call. Don't make it a big deal. Just do it. I went to Thomas Land yesterday with my son. You know what I was doing? Like in the nuts and crannies of the day. Three-way calls. I was following up with prospects. Because I got a Google Calendar, right? And it comes up, Jake, you got a call in 50. Okay, cool. I book one headphone in. You good? How are you? Good. How's things? Yeah, I'm just. She's like, do you want me to call you back? No, it's fine. I don't. I'm not. It's not like an office job. Do you know what I mean? Like I live my life. I do this business as I live my life. I'm like, no, you're good. What did you like most about what did you like most about about what you saw and heard on the video? This, and this. Amazing. And what's your goal? Dexter, put Thomas down. Sorry. Yeah, so what was your goal? Amazing. Guys, see what I'm saying? Like, so I don't do GFU. I change lives. That's just Jake Parton, right? It's just So like, what's your identity? Are you healthy? Are you a healthy? Are you a healthy human being? If you have an identity of I am fit and healthy, you're gonna go to the gym every day. I am happy. You're gonna do things that make you happy every day. I am wealthy. You're gonna do things to increase your income every single day. You just are. Okay, so don't see these things as something you do. See these things as something that you are. Okay, and the last thing, guys, to make yourself, to just love yourself even more, is to have some time, whether it's once a week, twice a week, or even once a day, will be great. Where you actually just spend some time with the people that you love, man. Could be friends, could be family, but actually spend some quality time with them and be present. Do you realize how rare that is? Like, remember back in the day, we used to play outside for hours. It's very rare now. You see kids just playing outside and people just playing outside, just chilling out. Right? Everyone's on their phone all the time, looking down into a screen. What, Black Mirror? It's not that program, Black Mirror. Because what happens? Was it called Black Mirror? Why? Because when you look, because that's what the phone is. Like right now, I'm looking. I can see myself in this Black Mirror. It's a Black Mirror, right? That's it. The Black Mirror has just got everyone. So because that there, trust me, that's your big. You want to write this down. Your biggest reward for people is your time. Your biggest gift to someone is your time. How much time, your gift, are you giving to your employer? How much time, your gift, are you giving to you in what you enjoy, what you like, your family, your friends? Unfortunately, we live in a world where most people give their biggest gift, their time, to people that they don't even like, and no wonder why they're not happy. That cannot feel good. You giving your biggest gift, your biggest asset, your biggest valuable thing that you have, you're giving it to everyone else apart from you and your family and what you want to do. That cannot make anyone happy. I don't care what anyone says. Madness. So, guys, look, that's been today's call, man. I just wanted to share what was on my mind. Hopefully, it's made you think about what you really want: happiness, health, wealth, the importance of going after what you want, being disciplined, building that self-esteem, self-love. And obviously everyone packing out today's call, 5 p.m. UK time. Every single Sunday is going to be like crazy. It's a very smooth way to for you to build your business and help other people build theirs too. All right, guys. So we can start the recording and I'll take maybe a couple questions